Hi there, this is Sam of Core Yoga, and this is the third in a three-part series of core strengthening flows. These flows are between 30 and 40 minutes long. They're focused on building strength and creating length in the muscles that surround the torso. We call the core the muscles that everywhere, really from the nape of the neck down to the bottom of the hips, that surround the body. And today we're going to focus on the side muscles of the core, predominantly getting into the muscles that rotate the torso, the obliques, and the muscles that laterally flex the torso, the QL in particular, quadratus lumborum. So we're going to work at both strengthening and lengthening these muscles. And these muscles, particularly if you are a runner, can add a lot of value to your ability to maintain a lovely, strong, stable running posture. If you're a cyclist, for example, these muscles don't get used. We spend a lot of time in the same position, so it brings some more movement and mobility back into the body, creating strength functionally for when you come off the bike. For everyday life, we move, we twist, we laterally flex. It's creating the strength to maintain a good posture for life. So we're going to start lying down on our backs, and we're going to bring, first of all, the feet mat distance apart. Allow the back of the skull to rest down into the floor. Close off our eyes and just bring our hands to our belly. Allow ourselves a few moments to arrive. So just taking a bird's eye view of the physical body. And so as you look down on your body, noticing the chest, the belly, move with the breath. And just taking a few moments as an observer to your own body to watch that breath. And if with your hands on your belly right now you can't feel movement in that space, allow that belly to soften a bit. Release the tension in your pelvic floor for a moment and deepen the breath into that space. So when we're using the muscles of the core, this deep belly breath becomes pretty challenging for us. In fact, not really super wise to breathe deep into the belly when I'm trying to hold everything nice and contained. So whilst we're focusing on the muscles in the outside of the torso today and the sides of the body, it doesn't mean we're not going to work the anterior core, the posterior core, the muscles deep in the center of the body. It doesn't mean we're not going to work the arms and the legs. It just means that our focus and our attention through our practice today is on this space. So with that in mind, let's start to notice how this space feels. Bring the feet together, the knees together, and squeeze those inner thighs. So we've already explored in previous classes how that attention to inner thigh can start us to activate the muscles in the belly. So you'll feel that as you squeeze those inner thighs together. And then take one last deep breath into the belly. And as you exhale, give those inner thighs a bigger squeeze. Allow the belly to draw down towards the floor. Feel the back of the pelvis pressing into the earth. And then breathe wide into this rib space. So you're breathing wide into the rib cage, the upper chest, allowing the oxygen to travel wide in the body rather than deep in the body. Then bring your hands by your side, turn your palms up because it just helps open up through those shoulders. And bend your knees, bring your knees on top of your hips so they stack. And the heels are in line with the knees and you're squeezing those inner thighs together. So you'll feel that already I'm starting to work the muscles in the front of my torso. With the arms now wide out to the side, take a breath in. Keep your eyes closed. Take your knees 45 degrees to the left and look over your right shoulder. And then as you exhale, feel the belly muscles and bring yourself back to center. So you're in no rush. You have a whole in-breath to move the knees to the right, just 45 degrees. And then exhale as you come back to the center. And you're going to continue to move like that. You're inhaling one way, turning the gaze to the other side. And then you're exhaling as you're feeling these muscles in the side waist pull you back to center. Inhaling, dropping it out to the right, looking over your left shoulder, and exhaling back to the center. Let's do another couple of these, but this time as you inhale to the left, exhale, extend your legs straight out in front of you. And then inhale, bend those knees once again. Then exhale, come back to the center. So we'll do that again on the other side. Inhale to 45 degrees. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, bend the knees back to 90. And then exhale, bring them to the center. Inhale to the left, look right. Exhale, extend, draw your toes towards your shins. Inhale, bring the knees back to 90 degrees. Exhale, come back to the center. Last one on the other side. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Inhale, bring the left foot to the floor, the right ankle to the thigh. Draw your left knee towards you and just for a moment, rock from side to side. Just release a little tension in the outer hip. So I released a practice on a yin-yang practice on releasing the muscles of the side core, and these two practices go really nicely together. So if we can release some tension in the outer hips, that helps us better activate these side core muscles as well. From there, bring the left foot to the floor, flex the right foot, push the right knee away from you until it stops. Make sure the back of the pelvis is even on the floor and in neutral, so you can feel the back of the pelvis. Take your hands so that your fingertips tickle behind your ears, and then press the left foot down. As you exhale, lift the chest and twist to the right, bringing your left elbow towards your right knee, and then inhale back to the center. So we're exhaling, we're using abdominals and then rotational core. Inhaling to come back. We exhale, we lift, and our obliques help us twist, our obliques help us twist back, and our abs allow us to come back and down. One more like this. Exhale, up and twist. Inhale back and down. From here, release the right foot to the floor. Bring the left ankle to the right thigh. Draw the knee in towards you. And again, just a little rock from side to side. So this will just help release a bit of tension in the outer hips. So bearing in mind when you're doing these twisty crunches, that the belly is drawing down towards the floor the whole time. You don't want that belly to pop up. And secondly, that both your shoulders stay off the mat. It's really tempting to keep one shoulder down on the mat, and actually then I'm just twisting from my shoulders rather than from my waist. Press the right foot down, draw the left toes towards the shins, push your left knee away from you, feel a sense of engagement. Now this right elbow does not need to touch the left knee, it's just going in that direction. As you exhale, fingers behind the knee, ears lift up, and then twist to the left. And then inhale to come back and down. Good. So you're exhaling up and twisting, and notice I'm not using my shoulder to bring my elbow to my knee. I'm using the rotational muscles of my core to twist
my torso, and my elbow is not coming to my knee. One more like this. Exhale and twist, and inhale and back. Untie that. Hug your knees in towards your chest. A little rock from side to side. Hands underneath your knees. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, rock your tuck under your toes. Lift your hips. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Just take a moment here in a forward fold. Allow the head to hang heavy. Grab the elbows. And little soft sway from side to side. Feel the connection of the floor with your feet and keep that connection even. Even from right to left, but also that even balance throughout the sole of the foot. And then coming to stillness, allow the hands to hang heavy. Inhale, press your hands into your shins and halfway you lift. Exhale, fold forwards, release the back of the neck. Inhale, reach the hands up to the sky and look up. And exhale, palms together in the heart space. 2 half salutes, then some salutes with a little bit of difference. Inhale, reach up, lift up, look up. Exhale, soften the knees and fold forwards. Release the tension in the neck. Inhale, press the hands into the shins, elongate the spine. Exhale, fold forwards, let it go. Inhale, reach the hands up, lift up, look up. Exhale, palms together. One more like that. Inhale, ground the feet, reach the ring fingers high. Exhale, feel the belly draw towards the spine in your forward fold. Keep it. Inhale, feel the muscles of the back of the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Feel that belly drawing in. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky, look up. And exhale, palms together. Heel toe the feet together. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, bring the palms together in the heart space. Inhale, feel the crown of the head pull away from the pelvis. And then exhale, just twist to the right until your body stops. Inhale to the center. And exhale, twist to the left. 2 more like that. So you inhale to the center. You exhale, squeeze those inner thighs as you twist from the waist. You inhale to the center. And then you exhale, feel the pelvis stay where it is, move the spine on top of the pelvis. Back to the center. And then exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, press your hands into your shins, halfway you lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, right knee to the floor. Right hand stays down, inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale, back to the floor with your left downward facing dog. Inhale, travel the shoulders forward, come to high plank. Exhale, lower knees, thighs and belly down to the floor. Right arm forward, left arm back. Left hand stays down, right leg stays down. Inhale, raise the right hand and the left leg. And then exhale, back to the center. Squeeze your left glute, pull your belly in as you inhale to lift. And then exhale to return. 1 more like this. Inhale, we raise. Exhale, hands either side of the chest, tuck the toes. Inhale, push the floor away, downward dog. Exhale, hold here. Staying in your downward facing dog now. Close off your eyes and feel a comfortable place where you can release the tension in the back of the neck, but you can feel the shoulders, you can feel the legs, and you're softening those knees as much as your body needs today and right now. Then feel the palms of the hands Press the hands down into the floor. And then like you're trying to rip the mat into lengthways, feel those hands pull to the outer edges of the mat. And then as you exhale, reach your right foot forward and drop your left knee. Left hand stays down, inhale, right hand to the sky. Exhale, derotate, left foot steps forward and fold. Inhale, halfway you lift. Exhale, forward you fold. Inhale, reach the hands up to the sky and look up. Exhale, soften the knees and fold forwards. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, palms together in the heart space. Inhale, create this conscious long spine. And then exhale, twist to the right. Hold it there, inhale. Hold it there, exhale. Feel those rotational muscles of the core hold you strong right here. As you exhale, derotate, hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway you lift. Exhale, forward you fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair. Exhale, palms together in prayer. Inhale, feel the spine. Exhale, squeeze those inner thighs. The legs are not together perhaps right now, that's okay. So we twist from our rotational muscles within our core, and then we hold it here. We feel those muscles continually allowing them to twist the spine whilst keeping the pelvis nice and steady. So now we're building strength in these muscles that twist the body without asking the hips to play a part. As you exhale, derotate it, hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway you lift. Exhale, left foot back, left hand to the floor, left knee lifted. Inhale, right hand to the sky, this time hold it here. Exhale, flip that right hand and bring it to the left hip. Inhale, push the floor away from you. Exhale, squeeze those inner thighs. Inhale, reach the right hand back to the sky. Exhale, derotate, downward facing dog. Inhale, travel forwards to plank. Exhale, all the way to the floor. Left hand forward, right hand back. Right hand stays on the floor, left leg stays on the floor. Inhale, raise the right leg and the left arm. And exhale to return it. Two more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, as you lift, you also lengthen. And then exhale, both hands either side of the chest. Downward facing dog. So finding that stable place in your dog where you're strong in your pose but you're not taking the strain into your neck and your the back of your head. And then this time feel the feet in contact with the floor. Press the feet down and like you're trying to draw the mat in two lengthways, pull the feet towards the outer edge of the mat. Bringing attention to the muscles above and below the muscles we're strengthening today. And then as you exhale, step the left foot forward, keep the right knee lifted. Inhale, squeeze those inner thighs, left hand to the sky. Exhale, flip that left palm and bring it to your lower back. Take a breath here, feel the squeezing of the inner thighs. As you exhale, feel that rotational core bring you even deeper. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale, derotate, right foot steps forward. Inhale, halfway you lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky and look up. Exhale, palms together in the heart space.
Inhale, reach up. Exhale, look forward and grab your right wrist. So very often we go into this pose to really lengthen out the right side of the body. But actually what we want to feel is our muscles pull us back to center. So you're going to you're not going to grab the wrist, you're going to bring the palms together. So palms are together in prayer, reach the hands to the sky. Inhale, feel the length in the body. And then exhale, just a lateral flexion to the right. So instead of using gravity, feel your side waist as you pull yourself back to center. So from here, we're going to inhale to laterally flex. And then we're going to exhale to bring ourselves back to center. One more, inhale to the side. And exhale back to the center. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, soften the knees and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, left foot back, left knee to the floor. Inhale, push the floor away from you, reach your hands to the sky. Now we're working the muscles on the other side of the body. Bring the right hand towards the floor. So from here, you're going to inhale and still find that length through this side body. You're going to exhale, you're going to still find that length as you laterally flex. And then you inhale, use the left side of the body to bring yourself back to center. Exhale, laterally flex. Inhale, feel the side waist bring you back to the center. So it's just a conscious activation in these muscles. It's not using momentum, maybe slowing stuff down a little bit so that you can tune in better to these smaller muscles that get a little overlooked in strength training. Here we come for the last one. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, travel the shoulders forward for high plank. And exhale, knees, thighs and belly down to the floor. Cobra this time. Inhale, open up and lift up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee and open up that right hip. And then holding it nice and strong in that outer side body, inhale, extend that right leg. And then exhale, bend the right leg. As you inhale to extend, flex the foot toes to shin. And as you exhale to bring it in, point the toes. One more inhale here. Then as you exhale, derotate right elbow to outside edge of right knee. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Two more like that. Exhale, right elbow, outside edge of right elbow. Inhale, you know what I mean. Exhale, right knee comes to right elbow. Inhale to lift. Then exhale, right foot steps forward, left knee drops down. Inhale, come all the way up into your low lunge. Then exhale, left hand, exhale, right hand to the floor, left hand to the sky. I have a feeling we've been here before. We're going to inhale, lift, and exhale, laterally flex. And then we're going to inhale to reach both hands to the sky. Exhale, bring both hands to the floor. Step the right foot forward and fold forwards. Inhale, halfway we lift. Exhale, forward we fold. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky and look up. Then exhale, bring those palms together and stand tall but look forward. Inhale, feel that length. And then exhale, this time you're coming over to the side. So you're going to inhale here. And then as you exhale, feel those left muscles bring you back to center. Inhale as you take that lateral flexion, just because that creates more axial extension.
And then exhale, that helps those muscles connect. Inhale, we get the length. Exhale, that contraction is happening. One more inhale to flex. And exhale, feel that side waist. Inhale, look up. Exhale, soften the knees and fold. Inhale, halfway you lift. Exhale, hands down, step the right knee back and drop the right knee to the floor. Then inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, left hand to your side, right hand to the sky. So just take a moment, set up this pose. Inhale, feel the length in the right side. And then exhale, laterally flex to the left. Inhale, use the right side waist to bring you back to center. And then exhale as you lift up and out. So you're inhaling, coming back up. And exhaling as you flex. You can do the breath the other way around also. Inhale and exhale. Last one, we come up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, travel to high plank. Exhale, knees, thighs and belly all the way to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend that left knee and open the hip. And then inhale, extend that left leg, flex the foot. Exhale, point the toe, draw the toes towards the bum. Inhale as you extend. And exhale as you return. Last one, inhale here. And then as you exhale, left elbow outside of body to left knee. And then inhale back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, make a circle with that knee. Then inhale, three-leg. Exhale, last one, feel that side waist. Inhale to lift. Exhale, right foot to the floor. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, sit back onto your heels, child's pose. Allow the elbows to rest down to the floor. Take a big breath into the body. And as you exhale, allow the body to soften and settle. So this is a short practice, a fiery practice to find, to activate and to strengthen the rotational and the lateral flexion muscles of the core, the side waist. For sure, there's a whole lot more we can do. But for our lives right now, sometimes these shorter practices are more accessible to us. And actually what I'm doing here is quality controlled focus on my movement, my physical body, and the breath within my body, and giving my mind an opportunity to be tuned in to one thing in particular. Allowing it to file away the clutter that isn't serving us right now. Inhale, extend your hands away from you until your elbows lift off the floor. And then exhale, press into the hands, lift the chest a little. Inhale, walk your hands all the way over to the left. And then exhale as you soften. So allow the left elbow to come to the floor, but keep the right elbow lifted. And then press the right hand into the floor as you breathe into that right side of the body. So now we're just taking a nice stretch for, first of all, right now, our lateral flexion muscles of the core, the QL. And then in a moment, for our last couple of poses, a twist. So feeling the right hip ground towards the right heel. And breathing into the right side of the body. And then inhaling to the center. Exhaling all the way over to the right. The right elbow can come to the floor, but keep the left elbow off the floor. Press the left hand down and away from you, and the left hip towards the left heel. Then breathe into the left side of the body. And exhale, let it go. Inhaling, feeling those muscles in the side waist that you've woken up today. You've become attentive of today. Your QL lies pretty deep in the body. It's really tough to find and to feel. Even a clinical therapist will have to get quite deep to access that muscle. So we're really tuning into stuff deep within the body as we feel and sense the movement control with these muscles. Come back to the center as you inhale. Come all the way onto all fours. Turn and sit, cross-legged, right foot in front of left. Twist to the right. Bring your left hand to the outer edge of your right knee. The right hand behind you. Close off your eyes. Feel the spine elongate as you inhale. And feel now these rotational muscles of the core soften so they can be stretched after working hard to control you. And then inhale back through the center. Swap your legs over. Exhale, right hand on the outside edge of the left knee, left hand behind you. Twist to the left. Feel the length in the spine as you breathe in. Allow the muscles in the outer edges of the waist to relax now as they just get a nice stretch in this rotational plate. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, extend your legs out in front of you. Come lie down on your back. Bend the knees, bring the feet together. Drop the knees out to the sides. Bring your hands on your belly. Supta Baddha Konasana for 5 to 10 rounds of breath. And then when you're ready, move into Shavasana. And so in total, we'll spend about 2 minutes sharing our time between this and Shavasana. And you take that option. Allow the body to sink heavy into the earth. Allow the breath to return to its natural ebb and flow. Allow your mind, just like you arrived in the practice, to enjoy a bird's eye view of your body. And from this bird's eye view, just observing the breath as it enters and it leaves your body. And take a deep breath, and like you are filling the entire circumference of your body.
And then as you exhale, allow everything to feel heavy and let go. And start to bring movement to your fingers and your toes and your wrists and your ankles. Walking your knees and towards your hips. And rock over onto one side, push yourself up. Find yourself back in the same comfortable seat that we started the practice. Bring the palms together in the heart space. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, bow the head. Namaste.